It is time for a pasty. Cornish Oven. I like to mix it up a little bit. Not my favourite brand. Not my favourite brand by a long shot. But for convenience, pulling in here, well, over there, and parking. Let's head in. Oh yes, a multitude of baked Cornish goodness has been procured and is in my hand, which actually is getting very hot. Hey kiddos, are you excited for a day on the beach?
Yeah, and yesterday we got all this new beach stuff.
That's right. So we're testing it out, aren't we? I've got my new beach shoes.
I got my hat.
Yeah, you got a hat. We'll talk a little bit more about that later. So we're excited.
Yeah.
Woo! Are we excited?
Yeah.
We have made it to lovely Hayle. I think it's a little bit more picturesque than people give it credit for, really. I quite like Hayle. I think the estuary is lovely. You've got like that bridge out there. We've done a few we've done a video where we've walked out that what's it called, King George, whatever it's called. So I have done a little walking tour of Hayle and the fountain and stuff. I'll leave a link in the description if you want to see that video. But yeah, lovely Hayle. We've just parked in the car park. Hey everyone. We just parked in the car park. There is a little swimming pool in there. Never utilised that. It says welcome to Hayle swimming pool over there. Just to point out, I am wearing my awesome powered by Cornish Pasties t-shirt. Okay, if you're unfamiliar, we've parked down there. We're going to be going that way to the beach. Shelley just wanted me to point out this. There's like an old bridge structure here that states, who is that going over my bridge? And then down here, there is a boy, hang on, let me try and get an angle on him, who's like a little troll. I think that's quite funny. I'm going to walk down the Rick Rescorla walk. And this way. Rick Rescorla, of course, if you're unfamiliar, he was the Cornishman from Hayle who saved many thousands of lives during the attacks of 9/11 in New York. He worked in one of the buildings as a security. Although he was a Cornishman, he had lots of military service, went over and joined the United States Marines, blah, 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 retired, I assume. And then he became part of a security team at the Twin Towers. But he did save many lives before he himself lost his own life back in 2001. So he's quite honoured here in Hayle, because, yeah. Okay, construction has apparently halted on these things. These ones are completed and are being lived in. They are extremely, extremely expensive to buy, I understand. But I think the company that's building them went bust or something like that. There's some sort of issue. And these have been like this for forever and a day. What a mess, what an absolute mess. Up there is the site of former Lula's. If you remember Lula's restaurant, they've relocated to Rockpool, Gwithian. Shelley was saying, so the business has relocated. And actually, from this point of view, what a lovely shot there of Lelant Church. Look at that. I always consider this more of a locals beach. I might be wrong on that. If you come here, or let me know in the comments what you think of this place. In fact, I don't even know what this beach is called. It's called like Hayle Beach. I don't think it's called Hayle Beach. I'm not sure. Shall what's the actual beach called? I never remember what it's called.
Is it not just the Hayle Harbour Beach?
Maybe. That was the branch line out to St Ives. So the St Earth, St Ives branch line. One of the most beautiful in the entire country. Nice little spot.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Yeah. How's your new light rash guard?
I like it.
Zippy jacket. Jacket.
I can have it zipped right up, or I can drop it down a bit.
Excellent. I like that.
I like the pattern.
And just put some sunscreen on, so I'm all sunscreened. You did it earlier at home. Apparently you're supposed to sunscreen before you come into the sun. I didn't really know that, but it doesn't matter. I got it on now, and that's it. We're gonna just chill, relax. Kids are playing. In fact, Tilly's going down to the water.
She wants some wet sand.
She wants some wet sand, yeah. So it's all right. So we can keep an eye on her. Yeah, nice. AJ's got his construction vehicles there, shifting a geat load of sand from A to B. Awesome. Right, Shellbell wanted something slightly different, so you actually went for a chicken pasty.
I like a chicken pasty.
Today, I don't mind a chicken pasty. Yeah, I haven't got one today, but yeah, I don't mind a chicken pasty. So yeah,
It's quite hot, actually.
it is very hot. Yeah, they only just come out of the oven when I bought them, but yeah, nice. Yeah, I just went for a traditional Cornish steak pasty there. Went for flaky pastry again, just a little bit of a change. So yeah, look at it. It's very hot actually. I don't know if I'll be able to eat this, but we'll give it a go. Not bad. Like I said earlier on, they're not my favourite brand of pasties. Not my favourite, but they're alright. They're quite nice. Middle of the road, I would say. So I've been saying so far in the video that I always consider this more of a locals beach. You know, beautiful day like today, beautiful beach day, and actually there is plenty of realty in which you could kind of pitch your tent or put your blanket down or whatever you want to do. There's so much space here. It's not overly busy, is it? And I don't want to like advertise it to the detriment of the local people.
But also, there is no facilities here. It's not like,
no.
If you go to Porthkidney Beach and St Ives, there's toilets, there's a cafe, you can hire loads of boats and things. You can't do that here.
Yeah, no. There's no bathrooms to my knowledge, anyway. I mean,
well, you've got the local. You've got the, if you head down the town.
Yeah.
You've got like the public toilets, but here has no facilities.
Hence, we brought this.
So
We brought our own
drink,
picnic. Yeah, that's right. But yeah, it is a lovely beach, and I'm not sure how many non-locals know about it.
It might be worth just for a laugh.
Ooh, train, branch line.
In the summer, heading to Porthkidney Beach. Maybe it'll be just you and me. Just
Beautiful beach, but wow, that'll be busy.
How different it is.
Yeah, I mean, the sort of St Ives area, I mean, it does get absolutely ridiculous in the summer, doesn't it? Lots of people will argue that St Ives is very commercialised nowadays. I don't know, it's still a beautiful little seaport, it's a beautiful harbour, you know, you can't deny that. The coast is lovely, but it just gets so ridiculously busy that actually in the summer, I always feel that us as like locals, we can't really enjoy St Ives because...
But maybe if we get a day where it's just you and me.
Yeah, maybe...
We'll jump on the train because we won't be driving it.
Yeah, definitely.
And we'll go and have a walk around St Ives and show you...
And just kind of show you the crowd level, yeah, interesting, yeah. Alright, we'll maybe do that. I've just suddenly thought what I did forget to do was an intro to the video. So, halfway through the video, hello and welcome to another episode of The Bright Side. Today we are at Hayle Beach, which I've just found out the name of. So let's go check it out. Like the kids testing out their new apparel for the beach, I went ahead yesterday and bought some beach shoes because, you know me, if you've been watching the channel for a while, I know I've got my feet like in the sand now, but my feet aren't wet. Wet feet and sand, I don't really like that mix that much. So, like I said, you'll know that if you've been watching the channel for a while, but I'm going to test these out today and have a little bit of a stank around the beach and go down to the, like the estuary down there, the sea, the river, whatever. What is it? The estuary, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, testing out the new beach footwear. I'm not like in suit or anything. I'm not like, you know, doing anything that indulgent. But, yeah, checking these out. Gonna go get down to the water. That's cold. Oh, but they feel nice. I like it. Don't like all the seaweed. Oh my goodness. Step over that seaweed. That's disgusting stuff. And there's that like gig thing that we passed by earlier on. Nice. So you guys know I've been researching my family tree, and I've mentioned a man called Charles Nielsen who was married in Lelant church in 1875 And he obviously married, he came from Norway, and he married who would turn out to be my great-great-grandmother, something like that. And the thing is, with Charles Nielsen, he was a mariner, and one of his job here at Lelant, Hayle, when his father-in-law, Mr. Edwin Watty, when he died in 1880, he drowned, which was a bit unfortunate. I think he was about 48 and he drowned. I don't know where, I don't know the circumstances. I assume here, I'm not 100% sure. I am still researching that situation. But Charles Nielsen, his son-in-law, became the ferryman here because Edwin Watty was the ferryman who operated the Lelant ferry over to Hayle. So when he died, his son-in-law, Charles Nielsen, again from Norway, my great-great-grandfather or whatever he would have been, he took over the job as a Lelant ferryman. Pretty cool. So from 1880, for half a decade or around about a decade, Charles Nielsen, he was the ferryman here. And that white building there, so not the blue one, but that white building there, I believe is called the Ferryman's Rest. And they would have crossed here to get you over to Hayle. And I assume vice versa, obviously. But interesting, the things that I am discovering about my family history, it is blowing me away a little bit. Like I said, it's just blowing me away. To think that, so what's 1880? You know, let's just say, give or take 140 years or something. My great-grandfathers were operating the ferry here. Yeah, just blows me away. I haven't, like I said, I'm still doing a lot of research on it. I might have mentioned this in a previous vlog, I can't remember because I'm quite excited by it. But Charles Nielsen was a mariner, he was listed as a mariner, and he would have been on the Norwegian boats that would come here into Hayle Estuary to deliver Norwegian lumber. I believe that's what those Norwegian ships were doing. They were coming in here to deliver wood, and he was on board one of those Norwegian ships, and he must have like looked around and thought, oh, she ain't a bad maid, whatever that would be in Norwegian, and he stayed. How about that? So without that little event, that whole line wouldn't exist. How interesting is that? So again, if you're unfamiliar with this area, you've got Hayle in that direction. This is the Hayle Estuary. I've just looked it up. This is Hayle Beach, because I wasn't 100% sure of the name. That is Porthkidney Beach. It goes around that over there. That's all like Porthkidney. But as you can see, I don't know if you can pick it up on camera, but actually this estuary is tidal, obviously, but it is quite fast moving. So if you do come to the beach here, just be aware that it's deeper than it looks, and it is quite a fast flow. So you basically stay safe. Walking around this way, away from Hayle, takes you to the Bluff. Again, sorry if there's a bit of wind on the audio. You will know that situation with the camera. So that way is the Bluff. If you keep going, it will eventually take you to Gwithian Beach, one of our favourite beaches here in Cornwall. Like I stated, that way is Porthkidney, and if you keep going that way, St. Ives. Okay, so far so good with my beach shoes. I'm liking them so far. This is, I mean, I always state that this is such a beautiful area, but St. Ives, coming round to Hayle, Bluff, Gwithian, it is such a beautiful area. Beautiful water, and the sand, really lovely golden sand here. This is definitely one of the better coasts. When you're in like Mounts Bay, if you go to Mounts Bay on the other side, and you look at the sand there, it's not as good as this. This is definitely better sand on this side. Be a little bit mindful here. This is like a former industrial area, so you know there's a jagged piece of like iron there. This bit obviously it leads up to lovely sand. Here immediately on the shoreline is very rocky, so just need to be a little bit cautious. Not going to go too far out because I am actually in my shorts. Like I said a minute ago, I'm not actually in any I'm not in any sort of swimming gear or anything. But I just wanted to show you guys, well, I wanted to see what these were like, and they're fine, I'm happy with them. But I did just want to show you guys this beach, this surrounding area. Like I said, that's Porthkidney. There's a boat. This is all the Bluff. Yeah, nice. But actually, when I've done a little bit more research on the family tree, I know you guys are probably thinking, well, we've all got family trees, it's of no specific interest to me, which is absolutely fair enough. However, I want to document this for myself. I've always found history fascinating. I've always found that my genetics, if you will, my family tree, it's a part of history. And I wanted to document my own personal history on the channel, which is one of the, you know, the main reason for this channel, which I've explained before, is so that actually in the years to come, when I have joined my ancestors on that family tree, my children, grandchildren, etc. can look back at this channel and think, oh, what did Daddy do on this day? Or what did Granddaddy do on this day? And blah, 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 blah. Kind of document my own history, my own family history, as it were, with the kiddos, Shelley, etc. And it's a good sort of resource for them, so that they can see what we did. But anyway, yeah, that's why I'm putting all of this sort of family tree stuff. And I've obviously documented everything. I've registered with like ancestry.com and or ancestry, whatever they are, .com.uk, whatever it is. And I've made my own notes, and I have got our family's like documents in terms of like birth certificates, death certificates, that type of thing. So obviously the kids will always have them, that they can look back at the history of their family. On my side, obviously, the other half of them is obviously with Shelley. But Shelley's mum, in recent years, has looked at her family tree. So it can all come together in, I suppose, our story, if you will. I'm not exactly sure how far I walked. I don't know where Shelley and the kids are. Found them. Well, they're supposed to get wet, baby.
Yeah, but they have a lot of water. It's volcano time!
Volcano time? What are you talking about, Age?
It's like a swimming pool. It's like a swimming pool with shoes in it.
Okay, well, that's okay. I mean, I think they work well. How about you?
Fine.
Excellent.
I wasn't really a weirdo with sand and wet feet anyway. But mine are more from practicing.
Wait a minute, are you saying that I am a weirdo?
Yes.
I also need to smash. You can make your own rock smashing area. Sorry, Maya. That's okay. You need to have different rock smashing areas so we don't hurt each other. Make your rock smashing area. These are my rocks for my rock smashing area. You need to do your own rock smashing area. Ow! You okay? I got my pinky Milo. Oh, darn it.
Oh, someone's got like a barbecue. You know, there's like portable barbecues. There's like a portable barbecue. I can smell it. It's behind me somewhere. Smelling ants. amazing is this? My goodness! Look at the wake from those boats. Right, I'm gonna have a little stroll in the direction of Hayle. Just see what the view is like looking back into the harbour from Hayle Beach. Actually, just here by the sea, you can see, or the estuary rather, you can see how much it drops off there. Actually, it really is quite deep. There you go, it's looking back towards Hayle. Got that hideous construction site there, which now just looks like it's been, I don't know, I assume someone's going to resume work on that at some point, but who knows. And then looking back up there towards Lelant church. Busy little waterway. Okay, we've actually moved a little bit closer into Hayle now. We've moved into this area of the beach. We were over just around that corner. A little bit. This is quite a nice little area actually for little kids to come and have a bit of a splish round. So that's what we're doing now. Kids are gonna have a run around in here. We're just like dipping our feet in and pretty much going to call it a day on the video. We're going to leave the video there. I do hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to do, I fell in a hole. Don't forget to do all the usual YouTube stuff, like, subscribe, smash the bell. You all know what to do. Check us out on all of our socials at The Bright Side. So from us to you, cheers and gone.